Soul signatures actually expand your spiritual capacity. What do I mean by that? Let's find out. So when your spiritual capacity expands, you are more in tune with those finer awarenesses, those nuances. So that deep intuition, that awareness of guidance, that channeling, that flow of inspiration, it all becomes part of how you move through your day, rather than it being something that you only receive when you sit in meditation. Hello, if you haven't met me before, I'm Nicola Tonsaga. I'm a soul visionary. I'm the founder of Soul Signatures, and I work with soul signatures to help you really embody that deepest presence of who you are, live into your fullest truth for more freedom, joy, and fulfillment. I work with soul, and I work with you with soul in a way nobody else on the planet does, because we really need to make it practical, livable, and actually part of our everyday life. Because if we don't, it simply stays a concept, and that doesn't help you at all. So, when we look at expanding our spiritual capacity, we are looking at our attunement and our resonance being open with all parts of who we are. And that doesn't mean that we don't live in a practical sense. It doesn't mean that we don't do the do, but it means that we are aware of the intuition, the guidance, the energy that we are receiving. Because when we expand our spiritual capacity, we allow ourselves to be more present, both in this moment, but more present within our full awareness. And what this does is it gives you confidence and assurance in what you're receiving. It supports you to feel trust and to be trusting of your innate guidance, because you feel it, you're aware of it. It becomes something that is simply present within you. And the more we do something, the more we're aware of something, the more we actually trust something in the first place. The challenges we have within the spiritual community is that we tend to keep our spirituality to one side. So it might be that when you're meditating for 5 minutes in the morning, or when you're doing a card pull, or perhaps when you're walking in nature, you're aware of your expanded sense of consciousness. But when you're sat in front of your computer doing your day job, you're not. And that's what needs to change, because in order to really allow our full spiritual capacity and really to allow ourselves to expand into that, your inner guidance, your intuition, those moments of insight and inspiration, they need to be part of your lived reality, your full reality, not left to the weekend or to the evening class you go to. Now, soul signatures expand your spiritual capacity because whilst you will work with them logically and practically to dive into your belief system and to really understand what the limits are to embodying the signatures, they actually work with you energetically, because obviously soul is energy. Soul is the deepest, most energetic, most incredible, divine part of you. And soul signatures come directly from that. So when you're working with soul signatures and when they're working through you, when you're consciously aligning to them, they start to expand your energy because they attune you to the higher vibrational aspect of who you really are.